Hey guys, so the first game today is Theatrhythm Final Fantasy. I hope I said that right. It's pretty hard to pronounce, but it came out a little while ago and I just now picked it up. It's also on iOS now, though the issue with that is you do get the game for free, but you only get, I think, 2 songs, and then you have to pay literally $1 for every additional song. So instead of having to deal with all that, because you could literally put about $100 into that, um, best version to get is just a 3DS. Plus, the visuals are a bit better on the 3DS just because of the 3D. And it's nice having a stylus compared to your touch. I've played a few songs already. I played through Final Fantasy 1 and Final Fantasy 7 songs, and I'm actually really enjoying it. If you like rhythm games and you like Final Fantasy, there'd be no reason not to pick this up if you have a 3DS. Next DS game I have here is Pokemon Black 2. The recent Pokemon games, even though I played them here and there, I get bored in the first hour or so, and I really haven't been enjoying them. This is say the last I really got into with the Game Boy Advance ones. But I was really shocked with this one. I think what really got me into it is the fact that you can actually have the older gen Pokemons in this game as well. So like, you got Psyduck in it, and you have Mareep, and a bunch of old and new returning. That's not why the game is good though, is for that reason. It's just nice that it's there. It's really just the ultimate Pokemon game. They just sort of branched out a lot and made it very online focused. There's tournaments literally built into the game itself. It's probably the longest Pokemon game there is in terms of length. There's the most Pokemon in this game than any other, and it's just sort of an ultimate Pokemon game, and I'm having a ton of fun playing it. I'm really shocked because I thought I was pretty much done and tired of Pokemon, like how I feel about Halo right now. But this game has got me back into Pokemon, and now I'm extremely looking forward to X and Y because of this game. And to go along with that too, since I have been enjoying it a lot, I've decided to get this. And this thing is massive. It has a ton of stuff that you really don't even need. So many stats, so many pages of information. But it is awesome. I'm loving it. It is extremely helpful. It's not a guide through the game. It's more of just data, just craps of data. And it comes with a nice poster of literally every Pokemon so far. This isn't the whole poster there, see? So, and it folds about 6 times here. So. There's a lot of Pokemon on that poster, and I'm wanting to really hang it up, but I'm waiting until I move it into my own place. And no, I won't be tearing it down anytime soon. So, extremely helpful. I use this thing a ton with the game. So, next I have Golden Sun here. I played the first 2 on Game Boy Advance, and they're literally my favorite Game Boy Advance games. Amazing Japanese RPGs. But this game, like, I played it for a little bit before I owned it, and it just looked terrible. I saw videos of it, and I played it. A friend of mine had it, and I just wanted to throw up at the visuals, and it looked nothing like as the Game Boy Advance ones. They were literally like top-notch Game Boy Advance graphics. You're not going to get any better than this, is how I felt. And then this was like one of the worst looking DS games I've seen. My initial thing, I was like, oh, that game looks terrible. I looked up some reviews, because visuals aren't everything, and it didn't really get that well reviewed, so I just sort of like, well, I'm not going to play it, I'm not going to get into it. I decided to pick it up because I literally found it for $5. Toys R Us was shutting down, and they were doing a closeout sale, so I picked this up, and I decided to give it a shot. I was wrong, guys. Like, I'm a few hours into the game, and it proved me wrong. I'm really loving this game. The graphics are bad, but honestly, like, after I played a little bit, I've gotten over it, and I guess it's not as bad as I initially thought it'd be in terms of the visuals alone, but I'm actually really enjoying it. It's a good story so far. It's nice to see the returning characters from 1 and 2, but now they're older, and you're now playing as their kids, and it's pretty cool. But I'm enjoying it a lot. The battle system is just as good as it ever was, if not better, and that's what really made the Golden Suns for me. Next, here's the 3DS game, Shin Megami Tensei 4. I wasn't going to pick this game up, honestly, until I saw that they were having you buy this and you buy Fire Emblem, and you get $30 eShop credit. And I actually used that $30 eShop credit to get Animal Crossing. So I've been dying to get Animal Crossing, so I decided, well, why not kill 2 games with 1 stone, basically. So I purchased this because I already had Fire Emblem purchased. Really, really loving this game, actually. I'm extremely shocked. I have played one in the series before, but they're sort of like, they're core RPGs, and it's that there's no really battle animation. There's really just like, you see the monsters and you attack them. So I think that's what turned me off with the games, and you know, I was being a bit too cynical with that. But after playing it, the story gripped me from the very beginning. It looks amazing too for a 3DS game. I think it's the best looking 3DS game I've played so far. So if you don't know though, you have to buy the limited edition in stores. That's the only thing that's available. So it's not bad though. It comes with a strategy and design book, the game itself, and the soundtrack. So here is the soundtrack here. And then, so here's the strategy and design book. So you get, there's the strategy guide, walkthrough, and all that. And in the very beginning, you sort of have concept art here of the different towns, of the different characters, little information, the pencil drawing, then the character itself of each one here. And it's a really interesting world. I'm really loving this game, and I'm very glad yet again I'm proven wrong. I should really learn my lessons on judging things before I play them. I'm really loving the world in this game, and the story. It's extremely gripping. I really don't know how to describe it. I mean, Atlas always does an amazing job when it comes to that. I played the Persona games, and I've played actually the MMO that they released, but I think that's it. So I was kind of iffy about it, but I'm really happy I purchased this. And so if it turns me, I'm sure it will turn you into loving it as well. If you're on the fence about it, get it. And if you already have Fire Emblem, buy this anyway. You get $30 credit. Hey, why not? Buy one get one free, basically. Next game I have here, we're jumping to the Wii now, and Sin and Punishment Star Successor. Now, I played this game a lot. I actually had a modded Wii that I recently sold, and I had it on there, and I also played it through emulation on my computer, but I never actually owned the game. And I loved it. I loved it when I played it, and I never beat it, so I figured I might as well purchase it. And for that price, $7.99. I mean, why wouldn't I? I want to add this to my collection for sure, and I'm happy I did. I haven't played it yet, or popped it into my Wii U so far, but I have played the game a bunch, and I do love it. I just haven't beaten it. Next game here, Metroid Other M. Controversial Metroid game. I played it. I held off for the longest time because people are negative about it. And yes, the story is a little cheeseballish, but it's a great game. It really is. I don't know why it gets as much hate as it does. It's basically like Prime and Super Metroid mixed into one game. The 2D gameplay is awesome, and then just a simple switch of the view, and you go into Prime view and shoot. And it's really, really, really fun gameplay. I love the Metroid world. I'm really happy I got it. Screw the haters. I love this game. Trauma Center Second Opinion. I've already beaten this game before, but I sold it, and I haven't played this game in a couple years. I think I got this right whenever, I think this was out the very first year the Wii was out, maybe even a launch title. And it's a remake of the DS game, which I played on the DS as well. But it does have some extra content from the DS game. It's one of my favorite Wii games, and it really shows what the Wiimote can really do when it comes to gameplay. It's a ton of fun, and you have to be extremely skilled, like towards the end of the game, and you'll definitely realize why you need the Wiimote whenever you play this game. If you try to play this game with a regular controller, you'd suck pretty bad. Final Fantasy XIII here. I have purchased this game and sold it so many times, and here I am purchasing it again. I've yet to beat it, and I actually really like it. I know it's extremely linear. I know you're basically going down corridors the whole game, but the story did grip me, and I did really like the world and the graphics and presentation of it. I enjoyed it, and I got really far my last playthrough. I actually hit where I actually started in the open world. I was like, okay, this is a good spot to stop for right now. And I ended up, not playing it again and ended up selling it a month or two later. But I'm really going to try and beat it this time. I do like the game. Yeah. Next up is Heavy Rain. I had this game whenever it first came out, but I did not beat it, but I did really, really enjoy it. I don't remember why I got rid of it. Anyway, so I purchased it again. I literally played it for a week straight and just beat it. Loved it. One of my favorite PS3 games, if not my favorite. I love, love, love this game. If you haven't played it, you really need to. And last here is Final Fantasy 13 2. I heard it basically fixed all the issues that 13 had. It makes it a lot more open world, and so I'm really looking forward to it. So once I beat 13, I'm definitely playing this. But that's it, guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.